Chancellor Baden, you have fallen behind with repairs to the capital.
My lord, with respect, there is little more I can do whilst Omega controls most of our surviving engineers. He has them working on some secret project.
The Chancellor and I shall discuss it. I trust you are satisfied. We can do so much more. Our time is now.
Omega. Good grief.
Omega is not a threat. You overstate matters. Even now, Omega works in his laboratory on a project that will restore Gallifrey.
Any idea what he's cooking up in that lab of his?
None whatsoever. Access is completely restricted.
What, even from you, Castellan?
From all of us.
Yes, well, we'll just have to see about that, won't we?
Look out!
What is this?
My lord, the Chancellor requests access to your laboratory.
Does he?
Where is the Doctor?
Why you placed your trust in him is beyond me, Rassilon.
The black hole of Caperius.
Ah, Doctor. You're awake at last.
Omega?
Allow me to bid you a final farewell.
Doctor!
Rassilon. I'm exceedingly grateful.
As I warned you, Rassilon, the Doctor has indeed stolen a TARDIS.
Doctor, I confine you to the security compound until such time as you stand trial for high treason.
Rassilon! No! The mistake here is for anyone to trust you. Lord President, members of the High Council, I ask you to consider the nature of Omega. His long solitude in the universe of antimatter has driven him insane.
Can you prove that accusation?
Well, no, not as yet. But you can be sure whatever he's concocting in his laboratory is not for the benefit of Gallifrey.
Doctor, by order of the High Council and with my approval, you will be imprisoned for the remainder of your lives, as soon as they have been recovered.
The third time they've struck inside the Citadel over the past 10 minutes. Rassilon wants an update on your progress.
I can't work with all this damned shaking. I don't suppose he could talk the Arcalians into a ceasefire?
Not likely. Tullivar smells blood. Our blood.
And he'll taste it soon enough, if I can't get this apparatus finished.
What is it then?
The key to harnessing solar energy for time travel. My remote stellar manipulator.
Needs a better name than that, don't you think? What about the Hand of Omega?
Honestly, Archeron, must you be so pretentious?
Comes with being a historian, I suppose.
Then why don't you push off and get busy writing our obituaries?
Have faith, Omega. Have faith in Rassilon.
Hear me, Omega. Hear me.
No!
Wait, who will be sent back to their own time stream? Me or you?
I guess we shall have to wait and see. Remember, there is one more of us to rescue. Get inside! Sometimes, meeting people that have had their entire races destroyed by others reminds me that I should tread more carefully. As a Time Lord, death is such an interesting paradox, and sometimes not even the end.
Don't apologise, Doctor. It's not your fault. I just have to live with the fact that I can never see my people again.
You mustn't apologise, Maria. You did see them again. I should be the one who should be apologising. 1,000 times over. I never meant for... Well... Perhaps you've known all along. I can only hope you found peace at last. What? The coordinates of my final missing incarnation. Now, where exactly are... Gallifrey? Ah, so that's where I left you. An antimatter quake.
Yes, Doctor. Welcome home.
Where am I? What are we all doing here? Answer me!
They cannot. The vapors of the Matrix induce a deep slumber from which no one can awake.
Rassilon, what is the meaning of this?
It's quite simple, Doctor. You have been imprisoned in the Matrix as punishment for your crimes.
Crimes? I entered the vortex. I restored time travel.
But one of your other cells stole a TARDIS and attempted to deceive the High Council.
That's ludicrous.
Enough, Doctor. Judgment has been passed. Breathe deeply and prepare to join your fellow incarnations in eternal sleep.
Rassilon!
It is pointless, Doctor. Rassilon is done with you. I, however, am not. In fact, your very lives are now at my disposal.
Don't count on it.
Create the paradox!
A sorcerer!
I beg your pardon?
You'll not cast a spell upon me! Die, wretch!
Well?
Rassilon, I've activated the outer defenses. The threat is neutralized.
Neutralized? Burnt to a crisp, I'd say. A great victory.
For the moment.
For all time, I shall write a vivid account of... I say, Omega, are you all right? You look pale as a ghost.
I saw something earlier. It was my imagination. Must have been too many hours in the laboratory.
Then step outside to the gates. They must be reinforced before the next attack. See to it, Omega.
How am I to complete the manipulator if you continually distract me? Send someone else to the gates!
You are the only one I trust.
And what about the energy capsule?
You have all of my designs, my charts. What else could you need?
Time.
If we succeed, my friend, time shall be yours to command.
But...
Don't you grow weary of his arrogance?
Who are you?
The only one who can truly help you.
Rassilon, you should take refuge. The catapults...
No! Tolliver will not see me, Cal. I swear, Archeron, once Omega and I have perfected time travel, Those who rebelled against me will suffer. The Arcalians, the Patraxes. I shall go back in history and wipe them from existence.
Surely there can be some compromise.
With traitors?
It's not you they reject. It's the technology. After what happened in the Death Zone.
I am the one who ended the Death Zone, forbade the use of the Time Scoop. And this is my reward?
They want to return to the old ways.
Science is the only way. I will not go back to darkness.
Neither will they, it seems. Look down in the valley. Do you see it? Some kind of strange glow.
Whatever it is, you can be assured that science was not involved.
What happened?
Protector, he lives! I saw the oil burning, coat his body from head to toe, but he has no wounds.
Then he is indeed a sorcerer.
A sorcerer? Don't be absurd.
Do you deny your powers? You appear from thin air and the glow of evil surrounds you.
The glow of Omega's time portal, more like. It must have shielded me from that boiling oil.
He speaks in tongues!
It is the corrupt language of science. It shall protect him no longer. You see? His dark arts are nothing. It's all machines and trickery. Machines locked in that fortress.
The citadel of Rassilon.
He knows it.
Of course he knows it. Did the great Rassilon cast you out, sorcerer?
In a manner of speaking, if the citadel is here, that means this is Gallifrey, long ago, before the Eye of Harmony was created, in the dark times.
It is dark only because Rassilon has made it so. His perverse experiments with time shall end.
And you must be...
Tolliver, war priest of the Arcalian chapter.
The protector of Gallifrey's ancient religion, and Rassilon's greatest rival in the dark times.
So it is said.
And how exactly do you intend to defeat Rassilon? With battering rams and catapults? Ha!
No, I shall defeat him with you!
What?
He cast you out of the citadel, so you will lead us back in.
But I...
Or I shall have to carve out both of your hearts.
How did you get in here?
I entered by creating machines. Devices that open doorways through time and space. It's what I've always done. Ever since I engineered the power source for time travel so long ago.
Then you're me.
Correct.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible. You know that better than most.
But why come back here? Why now?
Because No. No! More power! More power!
It seems quiet enough.
I am not a fool, sorcerer. I know Rassilon has armed the walls of his stronghold with deadly traps. You shall guide us past them.
Easier said than done, actually. You see, I never...
Be silent or I will cut out your tongue.
I can hardly guide you anywhere without...
We need only follow in your footsteps.
Protector, the Arcalians await your signal. The Patraxes are with us.
Good. When the path is clear, we will storm the citadel. We must butcher Rassilon and his Pradonian slaves. All the heretics shall perish. Now, sorcerer, show us how to pass the gates unharmed.
But you don't understand.
The safe route, or your hearts are mine.
Increase the power. The Paradox must have more power!
Great Scott! Doctor, can you hear me? This is your third incarnation. Doctor! Omega is using our life force to charge his portal. You have to stop him at once. Stop him before he destroys us all.